Hello learners. In last video, we have checked about Terraform file provisioners, right? Today we will be looking second type called local execute provisioners. Let me show this thing. Terraform provisioners. You can check we do have three types of provision available: file, local, remote execute. So in last video we have checked about file. Now today we will be looking about local, right? Local execute. So what does this local execute provisioner does? So if you want to execute something locally, right? So in that case, we can use this local execute provisioners. Suppose you want to run some command in local, so you can just run this Terraform inside this provisioner by this way. This is a set. This is the way syntax we can write commands, local execute commands and required thing, right? Other apart from that, there are some arguments which are also there we can use inside this provisional local execute block. This arguments are working directory which defines current directory where you are working. Interpreter, suppose you want to use instead of this bin bash, you want to use some Python, so you can provide the Python whole path, so your required command would be run by the Python only. Then you can also define environments and when statement, when this when statement, like I have already discussed this one in my last videos, right? So today we will be looking this setup here. Okay, let's start here. Inside the Terraform AWS first directory, main.tf, right? So this was our earlier setup. I have created one security group with ingress, and these are some securities port which I've allowed. Then egress group, I've created a security ID, output key. We have just copied our local key to the EC2 machine, so we can able to log into the machine and this way. And also we have provided this provisioner, file provisioner, where we have copied our local source file to the destination, right? Okay, now today we will be checking for local execute provisioner, right? So I am just commenting out this thing, and also let me remove this part dd, and for this connection I need to remove also this. So I think we do have tags here, and after tags we do have this resource block, and this is this to be removed. That's fine now. Okay, so let me copy this provisioner. Okay, paste, right? Local execute. So we want to print private IP of the instance that would be creating at the AWS console, right? And that private IP would be pasted inside this private IP.txt, right? Okay, the private IP.txt will be created at our local repository, means local path. Fine. So let's run this Terraform plan. If we check this for the syntax, yeah, it's fine. Okay, so what we can do now, we will run Terraform apply, and yes. Okay, so our resources are creating in the AWS. Let me check. This is our instances inside this. This is our, I think, old instance. Let me refresh this. Yeah, a new instance is created, running, and which has IP 9.133, right? Let's check. Okay, see, 772.31.9.133 IPs is there, right? And this IP it's printed inside this private IPs.txt IP. See, our private IP.txt file has been created, and if we cat this IP, we will find our private IP here, right? So this way, our local execute provisioner works, right? So that's all for this video. In next video, we will be looking for remote execute. Okay. So thank you guys. Bye bye.